From the beginning, our organization has emphasized the need for high expectations, both academically and behaviorally. The need for relationships that are built on respect and also unconditional love. And the reason we've emphasized those things is because we know that what you believe makes a difference.
Because we're rooted in the dignity of the human person and believe everybody walking in the hallways, young or old, is a child of God. It starts with A, how do you treat others? B, what is your life calling? And C, how are you going to serve others?
I am wholeheartedly want our graduates to exhibit the habits of mind so that they can be joyful and well, so that they can then have a fulfilled and meaningful life for themselves.
For us, the gospel permeates all of school. It permeates all of the person. It's a holistic thing that forms character, that forms affections, that forms the will, that forms the heart, the hands, not just the mind. Education is a life.
We are going to count. What are we going to do? Count. Ready?
Well, at our core, we believe every child should know the love of Christ, whether they be a traditional student at our academy or a child that needs speech, OT, special education. God has gifted everyone differently, and it's our job to meet those gifts and to find a way to share Christ's love with them.
If a student is prepared and a good fit for a traditional four-year program, that's wonderful. We'll always celebrate that. But that's hardly the end of the story. For many years now, there are all kinds of studies and economic indicators that we need more highly skilled technicians, electricians, carpenters, plumbers, and to classify those as somehow fallback or second-class careers, it doesn't make any sense.
Most of the students here are economically disadvantaged Black kids. In my opinion, these are the kids that are getting the worst information on how to handle money, and the terms like free enterprise, free markets are actually seen as a pejorative. They're seen as a negative, but they don't really know why. The goal of my academy is to try and change that thinking so that they can ultimately learn and have hope. That they can use the free enterprise system, that they can use financial discipline, that they can use financial investing and that sort of thing, and ultimately to have their own money, have their own lives, to determine their own destiny through building wealth over time.
Our job is to give students some more real exposure and some practical learning experiences so they can make a better informed decision, and in many cases help them discern what they don't want.
Ultimately, the mission is to produce citizens that are going to go out into the world and make a difference.
We think that if we can teach a young man to identify his purpose, he will knock down any academic obstacles that get in his way as he achieves the pathway towards whatever for him is engaging and meaningful work. For some of them, it's going to college. For some of them, it's entering the trade school right away. For some of them, it's going into entrepreneurship. Others might jump right into ministry. But we believe that purpose is the common denominator of all successful people.